together.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Last time we'll do it as an offering, as a dedication, because so many people had a tough 2020, a tough 2021. So we'll make this last one an offering. Take a big inhale. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki jai, Kirtan Academy Yatra ki jai, Shama Shrama Dham ki jai. I also want to thank all the people that have helped out at the ashram. Rita ji, Jaya, Baba Grahi Prabhu, he does many tasks. And I really want to thank, and Ciela who's not here right now, so I want to thank her. I really want to thank Juan Carlos for having us here at his, you're representing Juan Carlos tonight, for letting us have our closing here at this beautiful place. It's actually quite breathtaking. I'm going to ask a person that inspires me a lot to sing the next song. Prabhu? Damodara Priya, Haribo. Haribo! You want these? Damodara Priya.
Damodara Priya.
One of the Priyas. Haribo. Shrimati Damodara Priya Maharani ki. Now they say that the process of hearing divine sounds, it's scientific in the way that if you gossip, you chant negative sounds, they become like mantras in your mind. Negative sounds. Sometimes we have, in the traditional olden days, the guru would give the mantra to the students. Nowadays, we still have parents giving mantras sometimes to the children. But sometimes the mantras aren't there to help us grow. Sometimes the mantras will say, oh, you're so foolish, or you're a mess. And sometimes we carry these mantras from childhood in our minds, and they've affected us. And they play on a loop over and over again, and sometimes they keep us from growing, keep us from blossoming, keep us from working to our full potential. So part of the process of yoga and self-realization is to notice what mantras have been put in your mind that don't serve you. And we've all got them, this self-doubt, this negative self-talk, self-deprecation. It gets planted in there and it gets run again and again and again. Sometimes we suffer from these for 40 years, 50 years, until we end up on a psychiatric couch. So we say, notice them, right? Notice them, and then correct them. And it's very simple. We're pure spirit souls. That's the philosophy. It doesn't matter what religion you are, or whether you don't even believe in any religion. Everybody's a spirit. How do you know that? Because we're alive. Once this body moves, that means there's spirit. Just like it said that we don't have a soul, we are a soul. We are a soul that has a body. Body's always changing, and the spirit is always just witnessing. And the real practice of yoga is not to convert somebody from one path to another, is to remember what we already are. In illusion, I think I'm a North American, South American, I identify with my gender or my race or my gender preference. Those are just partial truths. The real truth is we're spiritual beings that forgot. And that's why the Bhagavad Gita, which is like the gold standard of spiritual truth and has been searched after, people came from all over to find the Bhagavad Gita. It says that Raja Vidya is the king of all knowledge. Who you are, right? There's a lot of knowledge in the world. How to build stuff, how to create stuff. Just like this beautiful garden. It takes a genius to create gardens like these, right?
No, it takes Juan Carlos.
It takes Juan Carlos. He's a genius. He's a gardening genius.
Ancheta.
It's a special type of knowledge. And to anything, to build a harmonium, it takes a type of knowledge. To play music, it takes a type of knowledge. What is the king of knowledge? They said the king of knowledge is to understand who you are and why are we here. And where are we going with all our knowledge? Because some people use their knowledge and their knowledge gets them into trouble. Sometimes our greatest brains in the world create more problems. Sometimes we use our greatest brains to create nuclear weapons. So, Raja Vidya, Raja Guyam, and it's sort of secret. Why? Because you can't just get it at a university. How do you get it? You get it through love and service and devotion, and then it gets revealed to you. Raja Vidya, Raja Guyam, Pavritam Itam Uttamam, it's the purest. Why? Pratyakshagavamam Dharmyam. Because you can see it. You can see it affect you. Just like this whole week, we made commitments. We will not criticize each other. We'll be tolerant of each other. We'll be tolerant, right? We won't take offense. We'll not hold resentment. We're quick to apologize, right? These are all practices of the sadhaka, of the yogi who wants to make advancement. And when we do that, we start to add sacred sound, and add yoga, and add healthy food, and beautiful dynamics with each other. Something magical happens in a week, or 2 weeks, right? Or a month that you come. Your consciousness starts to transform. And you start to notice it. No one's got to preach to you. You've just become a different person. And now, because it's the last day, we're going to ask you to try to contain that and give it away to other people wherever you go. Be that light in the room that shines. So they say, oh, Anna. Oh, Tatiana. Oh, Kelly. What's happened to you? You seem so bright. Your light is so bright. I want that. How can I get that? We got to be able to first hear it and then live it, and then we want to give that. Pratyakshagavamam Dharmyam. It's the perfection of Dharma. And is it good? Is it fun? Is it nice? No, it's susukam. It's incredibly joyful. It's not a little sukam. It's susukam. It's very, 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 very sukam. So that's the process. And it's not my process. I'm not bright enough to think about it. But this is the process that has been trickling down for millennia. And ended up right here on Juan Carlos's beautiful deck. Landed in our laps. And now we're going to ask Bunky to sing. So, how do you go? Oh, Bunky. So if you do an experiment, when you sing as if you're calling divinity into your life. Everybody could use a little bit more divinity in their life? Say aye. Aye. Me too. We sing these sacred names. They're ancient names, ancient mantras. And sing where you're really focused. And if you can't sing well, who cares? It's got nothing to do with the tone of your voice. It's got to do with the quality of your heart.
so good.
Okay. Vrindavan Bihari Lal Shri Krishna Bhagavan ki Kastuba Prabhu ki Harinam Sankirtan ki
Hari Om Tat Sat Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjaya Sulakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Radhe Govinda Radhe Gopala Radhe 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 Govinda Radhe
little shout out to it's a birthday.
Uh-oh.
Happy birthday. And you were sent here for your birthday celebration. Thank you. And it's because speech. Come on.
We love her too.
No, speak English. Okay. And it's Kostuma's birthday. Kostuma, you'd like to say something?
I mean, as Raghunath saying, I thank you all for allowing us to come here.
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful way to end our get-together as we wrap it up. To be in such a beautiful setting. The atmosphere, in Sanskrit we call it sattvic. It means it's pure. And so when you come into it, then your mind naturally starts to be a little bit uplifted. Some of our lower nature starts to just kind of drift away. And it's easier to bring your mind to the higher spiritual ideas. So you can feel it in the architecture and in the nature and in the mood of the people here. So thank you so much for allowing us to come. It's been a great time.
So that's it. That
I'm
concludes
sorry
our...
my brother is not here, but he would have said this.